Hello, good day to you. This is my awesome BFight 210 right here. Oh yeah, this thing flies awesome. Check it out. Disaster has struck. We have broken the BFight frame. Oh, here we go. Don't know if you can see that or not, but that is broken. Carbon quality, I don't think it's too good. But anyway, when I crashed, I just fell from the sky from quite a height, and it just must have landed like that, and no big deal, because I was expecting this to happen. This frame is just not very strong. And check it out, like 1 mil. Very, very light frame. That's the saving grace of the craft, that it's very, very light. It gets away with using crappy engines. So yeah, I knew the frame was going to break, and my plan was that I was never going to replace the arms or buy another frame of the BFight. After it broke, I was going to just throw it away, which is exactly what I'm going to do here today. Anyway, the camera mount in the BFight was just appallingly bad, and this was my main problem with the craft, was that the camera mount was absolute rubbish. So that's another reason why I plan to change the frame. And also the frame, it was just too small. You couldn't do anything with it. Could barely even mount my receiver in there. So it was just destined to go. So now we have the flight controller, the VTX, and the 4-in-1 ESCs, and here we go. What are we going to put it all on? This here. Yeah. So I got this today. Impulse RC Reverb. So this is the updated Alien, and I'm more of a freestyle pilot. Well, I'm not really much of a pilot at all, to be honest with you, but I class myself more of a freestyle pilot. That's what I want to do. And this is a very good freestyle frame. And it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. So let's go ahead and open this crap up. Scalpel it open. There we go. Alright, let's have a look at these arms now. They're 4 mil thick. We'll just check. Yeah. 4 mil thick. These things are... let's compare them. Obviously a lot stronger. Look at the carbon weave as well. This is much finer. I wouldn't say I could not flex it at all, but it's pretty stiff. I thought it'd be stiffer than that. But they are designed to break. I have problems with that. But if they design them not to break, then they just become way too heavy and don't fly very good. So, designed to break. Here we have the 2 surgical grade antenna tubes. I don't know what's so special about surgical grade, any different from any other antenna tubes I've owned, but nonetheless, that's their selling point. Here's the camera mount. Ooh, that's a beefy little boy. That's a pretty chunky little camera mount there. And the camera mount is 2 mil. And we got the foam. Neoprene foam, it's supposed to be good. And we get the 2 files. Here we have 2 antenna mounts. This is kind of like a strange material. I don't know what that is. It's strange. I'm assuming it works good. This one's the bottom plate here. Nice bags in And you could reuse all these bags for putting your cookies in. Bottom plate, let's check it. We are at 2mm. 2mm bottom plate. Compared to the BFight, which was 1mm. And this is the... Actually, I'm not sure which one's which. No, yeah, that's definitely the bottom plate, because this one's narrower. And yeah, 1.5mm on this one. And the top deck. Let's see what this one comes in at. Alright, we got 1.5mm. Now we have the screw package. Screw you package, screw you. Yeah, lots of stuff in there. No instructions, holy shit. I have a friend that would say, oh you, good luck making that mate, good luck with that. Yeah, I don't need luck G. I don't need luck, just need instructions. No, I've witnessed how to build this, so it shouldn't be too embarrassing. Okay, so here we go, this is bottom plate. And the arms and stuff, they go in like this, mate. They go in like this here. Look at that, I think that might line up. Look at that, is that right? And look at that. Look at that. You know, I wish they'd just make these arms one piece. Alright, now, the hardest part is working out what length screws go where. Oh yeah, and also, the top plate, we need to prepare the top plate, which has funky little demons going in the top of it. Like this, little push-in thingies. Oh gosh. Wow. So these push into the carbon and they got little notches. So yeah, basically you want to choose the nicest surface you want to have upwards and then you push these down in through the top. Alright, here we go. Pull that through before and like this. Oh yeah. The guy who designed this frame, he seemed a bit touchy about it. He seemed a bit touchy about people not liking it.
Because, you know, I can understand that. You put so much time and effort into it and then people just bitching about it. And, well, you know, you gotta expect that. People love to bitch about things. It's people's favourite pastime is bitching about other people, their country, and whatever else they can think of.
We all do it. I try to keep it to a minimum these days.
Everyone's got their own problems. Not everyone wants to hear about everyone else's problems, because you've got your own problems to deal with.
I know I got my fair share. Hence why I'm here building a new craft. I had a problem. Okay, yeah, that's working okay. Just pull them through. Make sure they're gripping on the... Oh yeah. Hopefully these are very, very strong steel screws. And, well, the alloy pack coming out for it, I'm not sure if it's out yet. Well, I can't get it at the moment from my
local-ish store. Local meaning it's in Australia. The store is in Australia. There's actually no local hobby stores around near me that I can actually drive to. So I have to rely on everything from the internet.
Okay, so there's a top plate almost done there. So then we put the arms in. Actually, you know, I've got to put the other four on here. So I'll do that. Well, I think the biggest gripe I have with this frame is that it doesn't come with the little landing blocks that you can put on here, stick on little landing pads. It doesn't even come with that. This is my new titanium screwdriver as well. It's first time using it. It's working very nicely. Very nicely. Yeah, I got it from Banggood. So since it's working very nicely and it comes from Banggood, it's quite unusual that you have those two words in the same sentence, or those words in the same sentence. It's working well, and it's from Banggood.
What? What? Speak English? Speak English? I don't know what type of accent that was. That was my own accent that I just made up on the spot right then there.
Okay, so now I've got to work out which thingies go in which thingy. I don't know what that is. Is that a bigger hex? It is. I don't have that hex driver. Oh, God, why do they do that for? What a pain in my ass. This one here looks like the 8mm. 8mm ones are going through the arms.
Oh, what a pain in the ass. A pain in my ass. Here we go. No. 8mm. Is that 8mm? Let's find out.
Yeah, you can tell I've never done this before. It's freaking awesome. Alright, let's get my shit together here.
Is that 8mm? 8mm. That one's 8mm. Like so. Oh, you bugger. Stop it. Stay in there. And you, like so. Like that. Ah. Sick. Sick mate. Sick mate. It's like, that does not seem right. Because it wasn't right. That's right. Like so. So that means that that one has to go that way. Let's guess. And that one has to go that way.
Like such. Okay, so I think we can put this on now. Now this one goes this way. Now this is this tricky dicky part of this design is, but this one has the split deck, which is kind of a new thing. Okay, well let's see. Oh, there we go. We managed to get it over. I'll just get these screws in a little. And we should be right. But yeah, this is combining a top end frame with cheap componentry. It should be interesting to see how it goes or doesn't go. It's probably not going to go all that great. And you know what I've done? I've forgotten to put in these cool little thingamahoobers. Right, so my camera stopped recording, very nice of it.
I got problems with my phone camera. Well, it's not the camera that's the problem, it's the micro SD card I put in there. I bought a Tenergy micro SD card from Holy King, and they don't make the best micro SD cards I've found.
I don't have a hex driver for that. I'll have to find one. One nice thing about this frame is it comes with its own soft mounts, which is nice. It's nice to see them starting to do things like that. But of course, this frame was designed by Final Glide Os, and he's supposed to be good. So, if he's not good, and this frame sucks, I'm coming to your door, G. I'm knocking on your door, and you say, hey, your frame ain't so good, bruh. And he'll say something like, get good, bruh, you suck, get good. And I'll go, yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
You got me there.
No. Yes, let's just see if I'm going to have to resolder anything. Ooh. Jeez, I'll tell you what. I might not have to. I might not have to resolder anything at all. It might just go straight on. Or not. I went and found myself an Allen key or a hex key. I don't know whichever you call it in your own country. We've always called them Allen keys here.
I have no idea why. Something to do with Alan, I guess. Alan was cool. So, we named his key after him. Or maybe Alan invented this key, I don't know.
But I can easily find out with a Google search. That's the world today. Alright, so I wanted to see how high this pops up above here. It's not very high. Not very high. This does not work for me. God dang it. Yeah, it's not high enough. I just need a visual reference on how much height I've got to play with my stack. Yeah. But true to form, nothing ever goes 100% to plan when you are trying to build your own quadcopter. There's always something, unless you absolutely copy someone else's build and design and whatnot, there's always something. Look at that little bad boy. Oh my god, that is so small. This screw here is a little longer. This is the length I need. Let's see if I have to just get the length right. So that's a better length. Definitely gonna have to resolder those. That's just not going on very good. So let's say I've resoldered them onto this side here. Go from this side. That's better. That's exactly what I need. Okay, so I've just skipped ahead a bit here, just to see how things go on. Now I've put this on the wrong way around. So I've screwed the engines on with 6mm M3s. What I've done is I've used these screws here, which are the 12mm. So I have to get better screws to go in here, but these ones are working for now. Well, I don't really have to. I'm actually saving weight by not having these little cone thingies on there. Not saving much weight, I can tell you, but whatever. And yeah, they just didn't work very well with the button head screws, so we opted to leave that out and we just go with these. They screw through, and then what I did was I got a couple of nylon nuts, and you screw the nylon nuts down. I don't actually know if this is going to work yet, so watch me struggle. Okay, so we got like that. Then, nice, that goes in so nicely. I'm so glad it's the right size and everything there. Now this frame here has little slots here cut where you can put zip ties and secure your battery cable. So I wasn't sure if this particular setup was going to work with that, but let's have a look. I reckon I can make it work, maybe. Anyway, ESCs, soft mounts. Let's see if this all fits now. You will want to torque up all these inner screws before you put your flight deck on it. Alright, so there we go. Like so. Flight controller. Look at that. Made to fit. Alright, now there's the VTX. Here we are. Now we can go a bit lower. Let's see how much room we got here. Should be enough. The problem is with these soft mounts, they're generally 7mm, which is unusual for a stack, which is usually 6mm. And these are actually 6mm. So that's good. Perfect. That saves me a hell of a lot of trouble. Compared to these other real ACC ones. So yeah, much better. It's going to fit in my stack so much better. I was having trouble fitting those soft mounts in my BFight stack because it's just so tight. So, okay, now what do we do? We get some more standoffs. Okay, let's see how these go. On top. Do we still have room? Doesn't look like it, does it? Oh my god. okay. There's always a plan B. Now, let's see how much space. Very similar to the BFight. Very similar. And a little bit more, and we have about 1 millimeter. This is half a millimeter. So, I'll take it. Alright, as a recap, here we go. We've put in nylon nut under the ESC, then we've put the Reverb soft mounts, and then we've got a 6mm hollow standoff, and we place our VTX on top, and then we use these 3mm screws. And these are steel ones, because that's all I got. So this works. Like so. Let's have a look. Oh yeah. 1 millimeter gap. So that's good enough. It's good enough, Home G. Good enough. Unfortunately, I don't have my camera right now, so I'm gonna have to come back to that.
So I was like choosing between the Rotor-Riot Swift 2 and the Runcam Eagle 2. And I thought, well, I won't risk going with a camera such as the Eagle that may piss me off with all those digital artifacts that it produces.
I'm gonna try this Rotor-Riot Swift out and see how that rocks. Alright, so my new camera arrived. Hurrah! So as a little bonus, we get an unboxing of a Runcam, born for RC fanatics. Runcam. Alright. Let's have a look. Alright, it's pretty. Got the pretty little Rotor-Riot thing on there. And there we go. Now, the thing about this camera that I found that was quite clever was the Rotor-Riot logo molded into the plastic. And that's a big ass lens on that. That's the GoPro lens. 2.5mm. Feels nice and strong. So we have that one. What else we got in the box here? Fun cam. They should call them fun cam. So this is need help. Oh yeah, I need help. Serious help. And instructions. Blah blah blah. Now here we go. Here we have got the OSD joystick. It's quite nice. Clicky clicky. Yep. You got your other back plate. You may or may not want to use, and yeah, 5-pin cable, 3-pin cable, extension for the OSD extension. You can just tuck that up into your frame and then plug that into it and use your OSD to adjust your camera settings. We have a nice bracket here, I think, and the screw package. So there we go. Have a quick look at the Runcam Rotor-Riot edition there. Now this camera mount should go something like that. Hopefully this camera mount is solid AF, because I'll get really annoyed if it's not. And you don't want that. You don't want that, Final Glide Oz. You don't want that, bro. You don't want me coming down on your ass.
It's like a ton of whoopee ass.
Let's have a look here what we got. What we got here. Which screw goes into where? I don't think that one goes into there, that one's too big.
Okay, this is awesome. This camera mount is freaking awesome, except for it's not as good as the Mr. Steel Alien. This is fun. This is my idea of fun right here. More fun than sex, yeah? Yeah. There we go. Wish it had wish it would tell me what angle I'm at. So how far can it go down? There we go, almost flat. That's kind of where I need it at noob level. No, really, I'm back up. I'm up. I'm cranking it over now. I got my tilt on. I'm working it out. So yeah, simple as that really. And here we go. This one here should just plug straight in, hopefully. If not, I'm in big trouble. Better make sure the wires are correct anyway too. Good. I can't even see. I'm so blind. Yes, positive, ground and video. Positive, ground and video. We're good. And we have our camera snugly mounted here, like this. And yeah, it's 2mm thick carbon, it's going to be solid. There we go, I think. Just a little bit. There we go. Nice and snug. So let's go ahead and put the top deck on, like so. And I guess you can get used to mounting these things after a while. These antenna mounts, like so. I cut that down to length, so I'll probably run my receiver antenna out through that one. And the VTX antenna, I'm not decided yet. Something like that. Yeah, something like that for now will do nicely. Now where did that wire come from?
Uh-oh.
Nice. But I do like that what they've done here. Where instead of having the two standoffs over here, around behind the back of the camera mount, they've just put one in there, saving a little bit of weight. That won't impact the durability too much. And here's your battery pad, which is a foam pad, which is unusual. The dude who designed it says that, hey, this is just as good as your silicone pads and it's lighter weight. Wow, look at that little badass. Yeah, these are very nice screws, I must say. If screws turn you on, these will do it for you. Put our little GoPro mount on there. Gotta say too, I've had a look-see through this camera and it's quite nice indeed. Bab. Screw down, bruh. There we go. This bruh. Nice. So there we have it, almost finished product. Getting a battery strap under here, probably not going to be too easy, is it? I'm sure I'll be able to squeeze one through, but yeah, I expect it to melt. Bit of a shame. That's like the major, that's the only real big problem with this build. So yeah, I'm going to, like, there's a little spot here to put a zip tie, so I'll be zip tying him like that, and then you'll be able to put your battery in like that. Boom! Alright, so here we have the finished product. I'm quite happy with it. So I'll just show you what I've done quickly. I've routed my cable, my battery cable around, and it's working very nicely on the supplied zip tie mount there. I have my two battery straps fed through on either direction. It's working well. Now my dipole antenna, I've mounted it in this way. A couple of zip ties. I don't like these dipoles. That'll be going shortly. Well, anyway, I hope someone got something out of this video. I guess it's not for everyone, but yeah. If you watched this video, I am very grateful, and I enjoyed making it, so hopefully I can improve my quality of my videos over time. That is my goal. Every video I make, I want to improve on the last. Have a good one. See you later.